Welcome to another edition of Crime Time with DutyRon. If you like all things true crime related from a police perspective, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you will get all things DutyRon when I go live or upload another video. Today I just want to talk about rumors in the Summer Wells case and how that hurts the case, how it helps to spread more anxiety and get people all amped up for no good reason. And I also want to go over the Chad Daybell 48-hour special that came on last night. But before I do that, I want to say a special thank you to my Patreon supporters, the channel members, and all the folks who become positive interactors in our live streams here and also down in the comment section below. Again, I'm sporting my Lost Is Not Alone EquiSearch Midwest wristband. I'm working with Dave Rader to get him to get these for sale for you guys. By a show of hands, how many in the chat would be interested in purchasing these Lost Are Not Alone for a fundraiser for EquiSearch? Just let me know in the comment section by showing your hand up if you would be interested in a purchase of these. I'm going to ask him to get a couple of hundred of these so we could sell them out and do a fundraiser. I want to say thank you to James Brannon for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. And all the channel members, thank you. Dawn Marie, Diane B, MC's Audio, Little Red Kansas is here, Emerald Kimmy, Glass Cow. Everybody's putting their hands up. It looks like there's a lot of people who'd be interested. Hi, Jen Lowe. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna be brief and get right down to the point. So yesterday, we all know that Facebook and YouTube, with the help of a bunch of jagaloons, as I like to call them, a lot of jagaloonish behavior, hogwash coming out of the Facebook land and the Twitter sphere and the Instagrams and the fake books and the Facebook and whatever you want to call it. All of that nonsense does everything to deflect from what's most important. And what's most important is 5-year-old Summer Wells and trying to help law enforcement figure it out through crowdsourcing and from doing true crime videos. That's what we want to try to do. But when you do things like this and create a fake news article and circulate it on Facebook, and it's been alleged that Don and Kansas both put together this crazy concocted story. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not here to try to verify the veracity of that, but I have to say that that is despicable in itself, but it does no good in helping find out what happened to Summer Wells. Tina, thank you so much for Tina Marie for becoming a DutyRon Bronze member. I appreciate that. So again, the thing of it is that again, folks, we want to just say we want to just say this: positive interactions, calling in leads and tips that are valid to TBI, FBI, and the folks who are investigating this crime, potential crime, or missing person case, however you want to look at it. I look at it as a crime. That's the only focus that we should be having. And all of this white noise is nonsense. I don't listen to it. I didn't listen to the phone call from her. I wouldn't waste my time because in my eyes, you can't get that time back. It's wasted time. I don't spend my time, because it's valuable, on bullshit and nonsense. Tennessee Girl, thank you for becoming a bronze member. And I just thank Tina Marie. Thank you so much for supporting. Hi, Sheila. Always good to see you. My good friend Sheila is here in the chat. Great to see you. VP, thank you so much for being here. I'm not one to point fingers at folks. And again, as soon as I saw that fake book article, one of many people sent it and shared it with me, I right away knew that it was fake, and I went straight to my law enforcement source and I asked him by text message if this article was true or was not true. And I was immediately met with a return phone call from somebody very high up in the investigation, and I was told under no uncertain terms that that was garbage. And I asked specific law enforcement questions. Somebody that knows about law enforcement knows that if a potential complainant or witness a complainant and or witness or a potential suspect gets arrested, whether it's by the feds, by the state, or the local, they all communicate with each other. And why do they do that? They communicate with each other because if somebody is looking to speak to, say, Don Wells, and he's in custody, all of the folks, thank you, Jen Hale, for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming a gold member as well. Jen Hale, much appreciated. Thank you for the support. So what happens is law enforcement on a local, state, and federal level communicate with each other in active investigations, because if they need to question somebody and they're incarcerated and they're in custody, we need to know about it so we can all communicate with them or ask questions if need be. So right away, I asked the person who called me back, I said, is he in custody? Is he being interrogated? Is he in the box? And the answer was absolutely 100% no. And that's all I needed. I didn't need to start going and looking at Facebook or looking at videos that Candace or Don or family members or any other jagaloons made videos. I don't need to go and look at that because it's a waste of time. You can't get those moments back. It's a waste of all of your time. So that being said, I want to just try to kind of speak to you, the people here that are part of Crime Time with DutyRon. If you have any questions in regards to this case or any cases that we cover, send me a message on DutyRon.com. Send me to DutyRon.com and send me a message and I will answer you. But just know this. If it's something that's so redundant and just so ridiculous, it's going to be hard for me to get back to you because I try to answer. Hi, Savannah. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Melancholy Girl. Great to see you from Minnesota. Thank you. Hi, Marcia. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining. Checking Convictions is here as well. Melanie AH. Thank you for this. Good to see everybody joining in. Send me messages on DutyRon.com, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all one word, DutyRon. Consider becoming a Discord member and supporting this community on Patreon. Go over to my Patreon and check it out. It's all linked down below in the description. Again, I appreciate all the positive interactions. I appreciate the replay viewers. Yankee Kyle, thank you so much, 27, for being in here. Hi, Karen. Greetings from Language of Horses. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Becky, I appreciate that. Listen, I do share with you some of my speculation from a law enforcement perspective, but I try to keep that to a minimal, but I have to give you how I feel about these cases. And I've said from the beginning, as far as Candace and Don goes, the whole story that they portrayed to us stinks to high heavens. And I said that on my very first video. By a show of hands here, just by putting a hand emoji up or a number 1 in the chat, who here remembers what I said on my very first video about the story that was being portrayed by Candace and Don Wells? I said it stinks to high heavens. And I stick to that. To this day, I stick to it. And the reason I said that, I didn't just say it to blow smoke up your butts. I said it because that's how I felt. That's how my gut instinct was. And that's how I felt. I felt strongly about it. Tina Marie, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. She says, keep it up. So I felt like that from the get-go, not because I was trying to be funny or cocky or try to piss people off. It was just the way they came across to me. And now, 3 months later, it's from June 15th until now, we're going into September. 3 months later, plus. You guys can see now what I was talking about. Thank you so much, Atalia, for the $5 super chat. She says, hello from Texas. Thanks for the update, DutyRon. Tina Marie, I got already. There's one more I missed. Oh, Kim Kalvik. Calvic, thank you for becoming a DutyRon Bronze member. Much appreciated. Thank you for that. So, yeah, 3 months of drama. I try to stay out of that nonsense. I try to not get sucked into that nonsense. I do appreciate when you guys come to me with it and say, hey, DutyRon, privately, hey, DutyRon, what do you think of this? I'll always give you my thoughts. I'll always tell you whether I think it's right or wrong, or I believe it, or I will sometimes say to people, give me a minute to check it out. Give me some time to vet it. You know, doing due diligence and doing checks on the veracity of what is being said is an important part of being an investigator, right? I'm now retired, but I did it my entire police career. I was I made it a point to dot my I's and cross my T's on my cases. So go over to DutyRon.com and you can send all the information you need to send on message DutyRon. Go to DutyRon.com. Candy, yes, I do think she's missing, and I do think something nefarious happened to her. I do not think that she's still alive. Shelby, thank you for the $5 super sticker. That's why you are the best. No, you are the best. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate the support. Again, all right, let me reel it in because I have to close in a few minutes. But I want to also talk about, you know, getting sucked in and getting involved in things that we as adults feel. If you feel in your mind that something you're reading or hearing is not right, just go with your gut instinct. You know, we all have this intuitive sense inside of us. Each human being has a different level of gut instinct. Always trust your gut instinct, because 9 times out of 10, your gut instinct is going to lead you the right way. When you go down the lane or go down the path of something that you think is not quite right, or it doesn't smell right, like I said, the story that Don and Candace shared with us stunk to high heavens. And I said that early on in my very first video, and people gave me a lot of bleep, for it. And people were like, how dare you? How dare you put your handcuffs up? How dare you click the cuffs on Don and Candace and say that someone's getting arrested? How dare you? But now fast forward. People are seeing that these are not people that are trustworthy, that are telling us truths, that are somebody that you should, if they say, hey, come on, let's go. Let's jump off this bridge. It's really nice. The water's nice and warm down here, but it's a 300-foot drop, and you know you're going to die. You know, you're not going to follow that person. You know, again, like I said, P. Smith, welcome to the DutyRon family. Thank you for becoming a member. The memberships are greatly appreciated, and if you can afford to become a member, it's the lowest tier is like $2.99 a month. If you guys can consider that, greatly appreciated. Cleta, thank you for the super sticker. Much love and respect to you. So what I'm saying is, folks, is that go with your gut instinct. If you feel that things are not right and things don't smell right or they don't look right to you, then chances are they're not right. Hello from Dubai. Good to see you. Salam from my Muslim brothers and sisters over in Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Great to see everyone jumping on in. I love that we have an international audience. It's really awesome when you have South Africa, Australia, my good friends from New Zealand, and I always say Kia ora to my good friends over in New Zealand. It's always great to see people chiming in. If you're new and you're just watching from, new, just stumbling across my live streams, let me know in the chat if you're new. Anybody that's new, just put a new in there so I can get an idea of who's new. And I could say hello to you and welcome to the DutyRon family. Arletta Bernia, I hope I said that right. Bernia, welcome to the DutyRon Bronze. Thank you so much for that. Hello, good to see you. Kristen, thank you for being new. Hi. Brenda Felden, welcome to the DutyRon family. Crime Time with DutyRon. Hello from Germany. Good to see you, XX. I just responded to a bunch of your comments, XX. So just so you know, Navy Mom is new. Rose Howard is new. Thank you. Heidi Christensen is new. Thank you. Hello, Mary Murphy. Hello, Dawn Porter. These are all new folks. I welcome you and I thank you for joining. VP is old. Okay. Thank you. Hello from the UK. Welcome in, Leanne. Leanne, I don't know if I said that right, from the UK. Hello, Mama Jane D, new from Tennessee. Sending my love and respect and prayers to the people of Tennessee. What's up, Buttercup? Hi, DutyRon, I'm new. I love that screen name. So, anyways, let's reel it back in. Who saw the 48 hours interview of Chad Daybell? 48 hours. His children were on there. They said that they feel their father was framed. Does anybody that saw that 48-hour special on CBS 2 last night, does anybody feel like his adult children were almost like, they almost seemed like they were in a trance? I don't want to say zombies, but they just seemed like, to me, that they were just tunnel vision. Something didn't seem right, and here's the gut instinct coming back in. Like, my gut instinct, yeah, they seemed very mechanical, very robotic, like they were maybe medicated. I could be wrong about the medication part, but it seemed like they were brainwashed, disturbed, mind control. You guys are putting great comments in the chat. Scripted, but they just didn't seem like they were focused on anything but just saying that my dad was framed. You know, when asked about their mom, just a lot of that whole thing seemed very odd and off-putting for me. You know, my gut while I was watching it, and I got to be honest with you, I was watching that. My Wi-Fi went out, so I couldn't do a reaction video after it. I was going to do a reaction video with all of you guys at 11, but I had no Wi-Fi. So the wind and rain that we received last night knocked out my Wi-Fi, but my cable TV was still up. So I was on with Dave Rader and Twyla Cisco. We were doing a conference call. Sheila, it will be forwarded straight to Equisearch. Thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. Sheila, much love and respect. She is from Ireland and has sent me so many nice letters and a gift to my wife. It says Bistro. It's a sign that lights up. Sheila is from Ireland, but she's here in the States now. Thank you for that. So I was talking to Twyla and Dave Rader about Summer Wells and what our plans are for the future for searching and drone searches. So we were on a conference call, but I was listening with one ear. I was listening to the Daybell thing, and I was talking to them. So it was like I was walking and chewing gum at the same time. Twyla's on the mend; she's getting better. Joe Murray, I haven't talked to him today or his girlfriend, but he's still fighting COVID pretty bad. Josh is on the mend and he's doing good. But yeah, so the Daybell kids, they're adults. They're not children. The Daybell adult children all seemed like they were just, something wasn't right, man. And you know, no matter how you slice it, what Shallow Lori Vallow, Shallow Daybell, and Chad Daybell, what those two did, the amount of carnage that they inflicted, the amount of murders and killings that they did, and her brother Alex, who's now not here anymore, the amount of human destruction that they did in a short period of time, had they been not arrested and put behind bars, I don't know how many more people would be not alive today. But those folks were killing machines, and they were possessed by their religious extreme beliefs. Now, I'm not saying the LDS church is all bad people. What I'm saying here is any religion or any beliefs that are extreme are dangerous. And those folks were dangerous. They were freaking dangerous. And if you haven't followed the Chad Daybell, Lori Vallow Daybell case, Go and follow it, and you will be mind blown. Your mind will, because those are extremists to the 10th degree. So we'll get into it. We'll get into Dumbbell and the whole crew. Hey, Soul for Music, I'm on my way out the door. I got to close it up now, but I appreciate each and every one of you here. Consider hitting the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you will get all things DutyRon. All of the things that we discuss here is from a police perspective. So if you enjoy these videos, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you have some constructive criticism, or if you don't agree with what I'm saying, you have the comment section. I leave it open so you guys can communicate with me. But I enjoy, as long as it's respectful, constructive criticism. I enjoy it. I really do. I just don't enjoy rude and arrogant people. So if you have something to say and you say it nasty, then chances are you are going to be blocked, and you could do that somewhere else. Thank you for subscribing. The folks who are saying that they just subscribed, I look forward to interacting with you. Beverly, thank you. Hello, Dawn Marie, all the moderators, Black Rose 11. There's so many people here who I love and respect, and I look forward to meeting more people to love and respect and show mutual respect with you guys. So here in this true crime community, you can have a voice as long as your voice is respectful. So it's all good. Thank you so much for joining. As I like to end all of my streams, God bless the world, God bless the United States of America, and God bless each and every one of us here in the chat, and all victims of crime across the globe and their families who are left behind to mourn the horrific crimes that they've been inflicted upon. So good night and good afternoon, or good morning or good evening, depending on where you're watching, and I'll see you soon. Ginger, thank you for the $20 super chat. I appreciate the support. Consider going over to DutyRon.com and subscribing to all my social media. I will talk to you on the next one. Good day from New York.